We actually want to check in with our very own Danielle North, who has our live in-depth coverage from Indianapolis. Good morning, Danielle. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing great, Kat and Pat. And by the way, Pat, I will be texting you about that. Don't worry. Anyway, we want to bring you up to speed about where we are today. If you were watching our coverage yesterday, you probably remember I was outside the hotel. It was cold. We got a much better spot today. We are live outside of Radio Row. I'm going to step aside so you can actually see into the room here. It is so cool to watch this in action, although it's fairly quiet at this early hour. But we've got radio broadcasters from all over the country preparing to broadcast their morning drives and, of course, to talk about all things sports here today. But before we get to that, we want to talk about the next 24 hours. We're expecting those extra planes from TF Green and Boston to start flying in here within the next 24 hours. But you know, there are a few Patriots fans who either live here or maybe they're here sort of in secrecy in Colts country. We actually caught up with a Rhode Island couple who say they cannot wait to welcome their home team to their new hometown. Waving in a southwest breeze on the south side of Indy is perhaps one of the only Patriots flags you'll see in these parts. And inside of Lori and Guy Kirk's comfortable home is probably one of the biggest displays dedicated to the New England team that you'll find anywhere in the Circle City.
I grew up with the New England Patriots. They're my home team, so no matter where I live in the country, it's who I root for.
Really, the Kirks are doing more than just rooting for the Pats.
And that's my son with Peyton.
They have spent a pretty penny outfitting their sports room, from hand-knit pillows to an impressive collection of photos and countless ticket stubs. But the Kirks are the first to admit that outside of their Pats paradise, sometimes they feel a little lost.
We have great friends out here. We've gone to many a Super Bowl party and been the only Patriots fans there, but they're very welcome, very accommodating.
But now that the Pats are playing on the Colts' home turf,
I would imagine that the Colts fans are having a hard time seeing their logo be removed from Lucas Oil's field. I think that would be a difficult thing, but we're real excited that the Patriots are coming, and I think it's great for the city of Indianapolis.
And while both teams are here, the Kirks say they will venture into downtown for more pre-Super Bowl fun. They don't have tickets to the big game, but Lori still has one big dream.
I would like to meet Tom Brady. I would probably be speechless and frozen in my spot.
Wouldn't that be something if that happened for her this week? You never know. Right now we want to tell you what is happening today in Indianapolis, that is. I've been saying it all morning long, sorry. Today is Media Day here in Indy. It's a huge day. You've got, representatives from the media from all over the country coming to Lucas Oil Stadium. And what's really cool is that the NFL has actually handed out about 7,300 tickets to fans so they can also watch the action inside the stadium today. We're going to run down all of the highlights from Lucas Oil. Also, what else is happening around the city coming up in a live report at 6:30. For now, we're live inside the JW Marriott in Indianapolis. I'm Danielle North, Eyewitness News.